G'day everyone, Andrew Coveney here from Kelco Real Agencies in Monto with a market report for our fortnightly fat and store sale held today the 22nd of the 10th 2025. 1102 cattle yarded here today in a market that was firm pretty much the way out throughout today, so some very good results to report. Into some quotes today. Our bulls today have topped at 385 cents. Pretty much all the bulls today were $3.25 through to $3.60 or 70, with some good Brahman bulls making out to $3.85. Into our ox, they've topped out, for the few that were yarded today, have topped at 432 cents a kilo for them, for some steers at 650 kilos. Our export heifers today, not a big heap of those on offer, but they've topped at 396 cents a kilo. Most of those heifers going to the kill sort of $3.60 through to $3.80 or 85. Into our cow results today, our cows have topped at 368 cents for an isolated sale there on some nice Santa cows. Back in your general run-of-the-mill cows, your better end of those cows, $3.45 to $3.60. Your secondary type cows, those slippery cows, still going to the meatworks, but not quite there in terms of finish. $3.10 through to $3.30, and not really any plainer store cows here to quote this fortnight. Into our feeder steers this week, the rest of our feeder steers have told to a top of 465 cents a kilo. Most of those feeders sort of from $4.40 through to $4.65 a kilo there. Maybe a touch softer on last fortnight, but most of our feeder steers today right up in the weights, with plenty of steers in the pens over 500 kilos. Into our background steers today, those sort of steers, the heavier end of our weaner calves are 320 to sort of 360 or 70 kilos. Those steers for the better end of them are made from $4.50 through to $4.80. And then back into our weaner steers today, good plenty of weaner steers here today. Those better end weaner steers were generally making from $4.50 or 60 through to 516 cents, the best of those, for some Simmental steers at 285 kilos. Your plainer type cars were sort of $4 to $4.20 or 30. Into our feed heifers today, the feed heifers we had today, we had plenty of weight in them. No real trade heifers to quote, but those heavy heifers today, 380 cents for those going back to the feedlot. They were sort of milk to 4-tooth and a bit of content, 400 to 450 or 60 kilos. And then back into our weaner heifers today, the best of them have sold really well to top at 400 cents a kilo. Most of your better end weaner heifers sort of $3.50 through to $3.80, with your plainer lighter type lines $2.70 through to $3.20. But the weaner heifers probably a touch dear on last fortnight, I thought. Anyway, that's a wrap for our market today. Thanks very much to all the vendors for entrusting us the sale of their cattle again this fortnight, and the buyers for their attendance. Very exciting. The first cattle have gone through our brand new dipping complex here this afternoon. So make note of that for those buyers in the clean, or if you're in the ticks and want to put them through the dip before they go back to your property. The dip is now open and available for use here at the Monto selling complex. So anyway, that's a wrap from our market for today, the 22nd of the 10th. We'll see you back here in a fortnight.